Hi guys. I have a live button. Like the fuck? My live button works, Ness. The fuck? Ness is over there trying to make me upset, but it really doesn't work. I only went back because I wanted to talk to Ness. And then when Sister T came, of course I wanted to talk to Sister T. So I felt like all married women should have been asleep at this time. It is what it is though. But yeah, Ness is over there trying to help Brooke clean up her image. But Sister T came on there preaching like a motherfucker, didn't she? First of all, Sister T knew who I was. Ness cat was dragging her. And see, I don't need her lessons, but her lessons are needed. I was taught early on, you don't bring your man into these type of spaces, or or even better, date a man that needs to be in these type of spaces. Like I would never date a man that is I don't like friendly guys. That's why I like assholes. I don't want no friendly ass nigga. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So my man would never. I could say that with confidence. It would never happen ever. Not my ex, not my current. It won't happen. But so Sister T came up there talking about some. Well, not talking about it like that, but she said it. She's like people bringing in kids, and that's exactly what Brooke does. So she was literally talking to Brooke. All right. And then Brooke was reading the comments, and so she tried to because the it wasn't until the comment section said that because she was giving Brooke a word. And it wasn't until the comments was saying like Sister T husband got dragged. And that's when Brooke tried to identify. First of all, Sister T, we don't even know if Brooke is married. We don't know this. But we do know she's claiming to be light skinned while her Malik fat ass says he's dark skinned. Malik gave her son Cheston. He said it. She lied about it. Malik agreed. That's why I don't want this lie to seem like it's aggressive to Malik because he already said I look better than the bitch. He already agreed that he gave Brooke's son Cheston, and that's not even his child. My son, I don't play that shit. No, you're not putting your. Well, my son is a grown man now, but when he was a child, you don't put your hands on my children at all. I'll be damned if my son's stepfather come on here because it'll be a goddamn lie saying he gave my son Cheston and I stayed with his ass. No, 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 no. Never. Never. And then the type of men that she was talking about, Sister T, preaching about these type of men. So that's what I'm saying. If you don't lead with good character, you can't try to fit in when that's a conversation. So why is Ness putting me behind the scenes? Because her and Brooke get along more. So that's gonna be her cause. Ness is mad because I didn't let her hit my link on Valentine's Day. Maybe she really do got a crush on me. I don't know. But yeah. So Ness, don't be mad at me because you got this boring ass bitch up there and you trying to cape for her. Your chat don't like it. And Brick only goes with the chat. So this bitch, we don't know what she got going on. Only thing we know is she's not pretty. She's not light skinned. That's the only thing we know. And her hair is definitely damaged. Definitely damaged. Okay. But we do know the twins, well, at least one of them got way longer hair, way more prettier. So ain't nobody mad at that shit. So that's the only thing I came to say. Like, you preaching the gospel. And I agree with that. Like, never let your man on here. My man would never, even if I wanted him to. That's his choice. Not mine. He will not. He won't. He won't. Now, granted, the best I can give y'all is like, I could go like right now, because he's sleeping. I could go like tap him and he gonna be like, what do you want? Or some shit like that. I don't know what he's gonna say because he's sleeping. If I was to wake him up, but I'm not because he gotta get up in the morning and pay these bills. The fuck. First of all, I didn't say that, but I actually do. That's a fact. That's why my man ain't leave me for a bitch yet. Okay, not online or off. Hey, Mitra, I'm the prettiest thing walking. That's why I'm proud of my complexion. And she over there acting like Wait till Sister P hear what she feel about women of her complexion. And I'm actually jealous of Sister P complexion. She is beautiful. Like I told her earlier. Exactly. Whatever type of men that Sister P was talking about. And I was trying to actually have a real dialogue with her based on what she had said. So of course Ness wanna be a hater. And it's fine. I get it. Like if I was willing to be on this platform at all the time, she would do this. But I won't. And now she's going on her way to prove because, like I said, like you've been better off proving this point with Lemon, I guess. So yeah, I just finished eating my little ribs and stuff. Like, cause I had left, took a shower, all that shit. But I didn't even. Well, I didn't even go online. But then again, I'm not even one of those my man type bitches. Cause I always can get one. So I feel like a lot of jealousy comes from people that can't get one. They can't even get a man. That's why they think it's so special. I promise you. They can't get a man. They can't get a ring. They can't do none of that shit. Now, y'all already heard my man tell y'all he asked me to marry him twice. Well, more than twice, but I only asked him about 2 incidents. He asked me to marry him like I think the second date we had, he asked me to marry him. Then he asked me to marry him again. Well, actually, he insisted on I marry him when I got pregnant with Nyla. But that's just me and my situation. Okay. Now, as far as a man coming online, uh, laughing at me, like I wish a nigga would. I wish a nigga would get on this motherfucking Beyonce internet and laugh at me getting roasted and I'm fucking you. Absolutely not. It won't ever happen because you see, uppity is first choice. There's no other option. You gonna respect me, bitch. That's a given. It ain't no if, ands, or buts about that bullshit. So I find it funny that people want to sit here and have a conversation with Sister T that they don't fit in. And Ness knows that. Like nobody respects Brooke as a woman, including Malik. Nobody believes she has a child. Brooke is over here. That's what Sister T came on there to say. But Ness is trying to help her clear up her image. And then Brooke was reading the comments because I don't know anything about Sister T husband, but when they started putting in the comments that Sister T husband was something, I didn't even know the lady was married. I didn't. So Ness is just going on her way to try to prove like, I can't run shit. Bitch, yes I can. If I wanted to. Like if I was like Ness, if I was to actually put the time in to make you think I care, you would think so. That's the sad part. In your chat. Out of everybody. So you can have all the mods you want, millions or whatever the case may be, but your mods love me. None of them like her ass. Brooke is not like anywhere she goes because number one, she's a colorist. Number two, she's a mammy. It depends on where she's a mammy and a colorist. A danger to black women. But you can identify with that Ness. Me, not so much. And it sounds like Sister T can't either. You know what I'm saying? Uppity ain't on here talking about people kids. But remember why we fell out, Ness? You was sharing a video of that bitch trying to drag my kids. So I feel like Sister T know what's up. You can't help Brooke clean her image. The only thing she gonna do is if anybody bothers to ask her, which they won't, because if they're smart, they would not reduce. They would not reduce, but put their chat through that. Like, who put Brooke on their panel? And then Brooke had the nerve to lie and said that I'm blocked. Bitch, she already acknowledged so many times I blocked her ass. Brooke wish she could block me because it just ain't true. Brooke is blocked from my chat and my screen yard because the dumb bitch tried to hit my screen yard. She's blocked from both. I have never been on that whole channel. Absolutely not. Doesn't happen. Like I'm just like her husband when it comes to their relationship. I'm not there. She has a one-way relationship. Like me and Malik are on the same playing ground. We're on the same. We're like equal playing fields. We both don't be bothered with her ass. Like I don't have to be bothered with her. That doesn't stop her from pretending that we have a relationship. The only difference is pretty chocolate girl likes me, loves me. You know what I'm saying? And the only difference is none of y'all know my man name. None. He damn sure ain't been in y'all bed, but he's a hoe. He might have been in y'all bed. Who knows? It just depends on like. But it was before me. I don't care. But yeah, I was just trying to have a conversation with Sister T. She already knew who I was, so I didn't have to give her my channel. Cause real recognize real. But I actually like you, Sister T. So I did just, I know you heard they was talking about me. But what you know what they can't say? Uppity was talking about kids. Uppity man was on here trying to fuck on something. It ain't gonna happen. Cause see, I look good and I ain't gonna date no ugly nigga because even though, well, at least with my first child, with my son, I just prayed. I said, you know what? Please let him have, well, at the time I didn't know how to son. I just said, please let my baby have the best of both worlds. And what I meant by that, I wanted my kids to have the best aesthetics of both of their parents. And I got what I wanted. Like my girls, they don't if they do eyelashes, they don't need it's by choice. They don't really need it though. They got long eyelashes like the guy. Only thing they need is some mascara. They don't really need no lashes. They don't need it. My son, gorgeous. I already told y'all. They said my son was prettier than his daughter. My son got an older sister. I promise you. His friends, not my friends, his friends. Said my son was the best looking kid they ever seen. They said, no, actually, let me say the exact words they said. They said he finally had a pretty baby. I lied not to you. That's what they said. Not me. That's what they said. But but to be honest, the boys in my family, they tend to get mistaken for girls. They do. Cause in my family, the men I told you, well, I always had long hair, but some of the women have a struggle. Wasn't mine. But all the men in my family, they have very long hair in the beginning because in my family we don't because I see people cut their kids hair anyway. I mean not get off track. In my family, you have to be talking before they cut your hair. They're not gonna cut your hair before you talk. Like you have to be talking like really well. So and obviously only boys get haircuts. So until the boys start talking fully, they don't I don't it's like what's that word called? I'm looking for a superstition. It's a superstition. I don't know what it has to do with anything, but yeah, that's a thing in my family, not to cut the boys' hair before they can talk. It's a big thing. So yeah. So for the most part, that's how I know for a fact. Majority of the guys in my family, all their hair was long, just like their eyelashes. And I prayed and prayed, and my girls got long eyelashes. Both of my daughters got it. My son too, as well. And you should don't get mad at me, but my son, my son dad, he has light brown eyes, and my son got light brown eyes, and it's not like it's a thing. It's not like too much, so much as a flex. I just think it has to do with his overall looks. Like my son is gorgeous. But the only problem was that I had a problem with is like when you used to take pictures, that red thing in the middle, it looked like make his eyeball look red, but it wasn't. But he was born in 2003, back when we used to take Polaroid pictures, and I'll take lots of pictures of my baby. But yeah, So yeah, I just feel like Ness is doing the most tonight on her panel, and I don't know why. Like it seems like she's trying to create a narrative, but you're only punishing your chat. See, I could just be like, I was gonna say something, I ain't gonna say that. I could be bitchy though. I could be bitchy. I'm not gonna be bitchy. I'm just saying, like, I was talking to the lady. I wanted to have a conversation with Ness, but I also wanted to talk to Miss T. I wanted to, well, Sister T, whatever. Not to say whatever, but yeah, I'm pretty sure she did her research because she sounded like a lady to do her research, so that she came up there talking her shit. But yeah, and I also wanted to say, and what I also wanted to say, or maybe it wouldn't have been nice, but well, it's still nice, but not nice. But like somebody could donate, but I'm not gonna join that. I was over there on Nest panel, and Brooke kept over talking me. But every time I say one thing over talking, Ness wanted to put me backstage, and I feel like Ness is doing this because of what I be saying in my lives, my personal lives, about how Ness basically really is upset because she wants me on her panel, and what I said earlier about Hitty always having how me and us even got friendly because Hitty was having my back, and Ness doesn't like that. Even though I'm not gay, but Miss Sister T, she came on there talking about some how she be all in the B sector. She said she doesn't drop down everywhere. If you remember from Brianna panel, she already knew who I was because they talk about me everywhere they go. Remember I told y'all about the promotion? That's why I told you guys never be mad at your haters ever. They gonna promote you when your haters sometimes be in places you will never even want to go or maybe can't be. It could go either way. So Sister T already knew who I was. Okay. And she's having a fashion show. I don't know the date, so I don't. Sorry, but yeah, I do know she's having a fashion show, and so she basically said, in order to get in her fashion show, you have to donate $10. So I was explaining to her like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful because I respect my elders, but I'm not paying to get in nobody's show. Like it's a blessing to have me in your show. If I say I'm gonna be in your contest, there go numbers. And I'm actually gonna be real. Like I'm not gonna bring no. I'm gonna bring original outfit, but like this is not food. But if it was a food contest, I'm gonna cook. I'm not gonna do no pre-made food. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna come to your show and make up a lot. Like I ain't got a lot of you. So it seems like she didn't have much to say to me. Only thing Sister T said that I can feel like was towards me was when she said that don't bring your kids online because but see that's where we differ at, Nala is going to be a part of my life. I'm a stay-at-home mom. She's here. She's not a rebirth baby. She's a real actual little girl. Like I didn't make up a baby. I didn't make up no baby. I didn't. And I'm a stay-at-home mom. So it's ridiculous for y'all not to hear Nala. And plus people already seen Nala. People love Nala. Like, of course, not as much as me, but but yeah. But I get what she's saying. But at the end of the day, I think like sick adults, because like I don't like that. I don't like the narrative being given that the B sector. No. There's plenty of kids in the B sector. Plenty of kids. It's just certain kids y'all want to sit there and talk nasty about, especially when it comes to my Nyla. You know. But when we put Nala on the national level, we already know what is given. See, I know I'm pretty. That's why I show myself and I show my daughter. I don't show my man because he's not at home punching my son chest in. I don't like if a man I don't give a fuck if I don't give let me say this. Malik admitted already that he caved her son chest in. There was no conversation Sister T could have to her but a speech. But Ness allowed her to lie. But Nessa's a liar, so I'm not mad about it. But like I said, I already know what Nessa's trying to do. She's trying to combat the fact that I said I run her panel when I get over there. But Ness, she's so smart, she dumb, I guess. But when I say that, I mean when I mean that, I mean you're not smart at all. Because why would you be having Sister T have that conversation with Brooke of all people? And then I wasn't even going to like I wasn't going to dispute it because there are a lot of women out there that allow stepfathers to beat the fuck out of they they sons just so they can have a man in their bed. So Malik was able to cave Brooke's son chest in so Brooke could feel warm at night with a fat ass nigga in the bed that don't pay no bills. I'm different. You can pay all my motherfucking bills. Put your hands on my son if you want to. I'll be in jail. So yeah, we're different. Absolutely. Very different. Absolutely different. And that's what I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I grew up with my dad's side. So you wasn't putting your hands. Well, see, my dad and my brother, my dad got one son. He got one son. And they got a different relationship, I promise you. Well, they had one. God bless the dead. But they had a different relationship. So anyway, my brother was way too tough. Too tough. All right. So when it came to that protection shit, it was mostly focused on his daughters. He had four. My dad had four girls and one boy. So yeah, that's how my dad raised his boys. But the other way around, when usually mothers are very like, especially black mothers, they hoover over their sons way more than their daughters. You know. So I don't know like what that's the problem is, but it's weird. She just mad about some shit I said and trying to make Brooke feel important, child. And I allowed it. But now Ness is punished. I'm not going on her platform for a long ass time. But she needs to celebrate my birthday with me because I tried to be nice today. Because Ness is gonna be embarrassed if the chat didn't embarrass her enough, child. If y'all would have heard the conversation, phew, I cannot wait to get my hair done because actually I can show y'all because I have like a. Let me see how much my hair has grown since then. Hold on. Sure. Yep, I gotta change my camera. Hold on. Get tired. Okay, I can show you guys. Hold on. And it's not even. I didn't even blow it out. Still not long enough though. If y'all remember, just a couple of months ago, for those people that said that my hair only grow 1 inch a month, lies. Natural hair care works. Trust and believe that shit. But anyway. Oh, and let me show you this. All my edges, thick as hell too. All of it. All of it. One of those braids came out all the way at the top. Like it had my excuse me. It had my edges thinning, but it's back thick and it's back thick and Paul. It took a minute like that's why I said I think I could do a weave for my birthday because yeah, my edges is back. Cause I had to do like oil treatments. I'm about to start selling my fucking oil. I don't even know how to do it, but I should. Cause all my shit is back. Yeah, I got plenty of pictures. See, I know I'm not lying. Look again. Okay. What was this side? No. Okay, good. Want the camera heavy. See, now that's the right side. See? Look how thick that is. That's my edges. That part. And my man didn't even leave me. He left. He met me with long hair. And my man is one of those people. He's really into hair. He does, but he doesn't like fake hair though. He likes natural hair. Yeah. But he didn't leave me. I guess he said as long as Nala hair still growing, I don't give a fuck. Well, yeah, I just want to tell Sister T that like Nessa trying to help her clean up her image that will never be cleaned up. Any woman that supports R. Kelly, and I say woman loosely, because I actually female. She's a female. That's a better word. That's a female. That's a female that drag kids. That's a female that supports R. Kelly. That's a female who has identity crisis. Think she literally. Oh, let me tell y'all. She said that the people are jealous of her light skin and pretty looks. Who? Then she said she's not trying to meet with nobody. People are trying to fight her. Who? That would be you. That'll be you. Every time somebody turn around, you threatening to meet somebody. Well, we know you ain't gonna meet up, and then she'll turn around and say, "She just like that other weird bitch in Rochester. I'm only 5'2". If you know you're a midget, shut the fuck up, ho. Cause like you ain't gonna. I mean, let's see the next way to say this. You ain't gonna be threatening me. Put it like that, and not back it up. Put it like that. Because I could beat your ass and send you to jail. That's how elevated I am. I just choose not to be that way. Like if she was in New York City, she just got beat up and put in jail a long time ago. She do a lot of things against New York City law. I don't know what they got going on over there, but she does a lot of things against New York City law, and that's why she's an on-site bitch. Like my people, and we know your man a punk child. But I ain't gonna talk too much about that. But yeah, she's been put in the on-site category. So I don't give a fuck about nothing she talking about. That's why I be finding it weird. And Mrs. and Sister T was telling some real shit. Like you can't be talking crazy about people's kids and think ain't shit supposed to happen to you in real life. That's weird. I'm like, girl, preach. And that's probably the real reason why Ness didn't want me on stage. The fuck? But yeah, that's some real life shit. Because remember I told y'all, I was raised by the best. My grandma, she told me, be careful who you play with, because not everybody playing with you. And I told people that a long time ago. So even if your mama ain't raised you right, I'm here to help. So I said the same motherfucking shit Sister T said. Okay. And I also live by it. The only difference is my kids are gonna be with me. But my older kids are young adults living out their life. So that's the only reason why I don't put them on here like that. And and I can show y'all what I showed my daughter because like I have never showed y'all my older daughter past her actually oh I can't even get to it, it's too far. I mean it's put up. But yeah. Y'all have never seen my older daughter past her 11th birthday. And those people that were so desperate looking at my TikTok, y'all won't even see that. I unfollowed her and made a whole like I got two, unfortunately, two TikTok pages right now because she doesn't want to be bothered. I told y'all, my daughter when she was here, when she the last time she came from college, she was She's basically telling me like, you need to quit this app, mom, because the way she heard me talking to y'all, she was like, this is not my mommy. Yeah, your mommy got to get like that sometimes. But I never got to get to a point where I talk about children. She ain't hear me do that. But I'll talk crazy about you motherfuckers. That's why Sister T was saying. And I agree with her. And I do the same thing. But Ness doesn't. See how Ness is trying to sit here and lie and say she didn't talk about Nala? Yes, she did, bitch. Yes, she did. Because once you knew what was going on, you kept sharing it every last you did, and then you are jealous, and you kept saying that tonight, Ness. See, the difference is I didn't change my conversation. Brooke gonna go to these same pages that you so jealous of. The next time Brooke hit their panel, she's gonna go over there, lying and crying. But she literally said people hating on you. Who hating on you, Ness? Because yeah, before Sister T came on the panel, I wanted to tell Ness like how is somebody hating on you? I thought they was, but then you admitted Ness. I swear to God, if Ness in privacy videos, I'm gonna clip it, and it's worth posting over here. She can strike all she wants to. Ness literally told me Pizza made my channel. I'm not making this shit up. She said it. So who's hating on you, Ness? I'm not sure if Ness and Brianna knew each other longer or what. I don't know. Like I said, at that time I was a subby, and I was a subby to a lot of different genres of YouTube. I was a subby to a lot of different genres, and everywhere I went, people knew my name because I'm that hoe, I'm that girl, I'm that bitch, whatever you want to call me. But I would like to know, like, when did the story change? Ness. And how you gonna say you wasn't talking about Nyla when you literally shared video of Brooke threatening to fight Nyla? Do Brooke think because she's only 5'2" that she could try to fight a toddler? Everything Sister T was talking about was in reference to Brooke, just like your chat, Ness. Of course, Ness is gonna have a couple of people in her chat that don't like me, and they're gonna ignore everything. But let's be honest, you shared Brooke video and she was threatening Nyla. Her grown ass was threatening my baby. And I ain't gonna lie. I told her to give me an address. She refused to give one. And then she had Malik come up there. And then when I told Malik, oh, these niggas are gonna meet up with you wherever you want, because Malik tried to act like he had status in New York. I said, okay, we go we gonna prove this on camera. Because one thing about us New Yorkers, and Malik got smart. Malik got on Team Uppity after this. And I'm gonna say this with my whole chest because it's all true. And this is back when Ronnie Q was trying to kiss my ass. Even when Ronnie Q brought it up, like, oh, this is when Ronnie Q wanted me to do her little contest. Why oh, and that's another thing. The reason why I never showed y'all the reef is because two hating ass bitches was involved. My ancestors wouldn't let me follow through. But anyway, Malik gonna sit here and talk about something he know New York. I said, oh, that's why I know he don't know New York. I said, oh, you know New York. When you coming down? And then he was like, no, 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 no. Because I feel like if you coming from wherever they from, let me tell you another thing. Number one, this is number one. This is rule number one. I feel like I have to give up. I'm not even street. I live a soft life. I'm glad you do. Thank you, LG. But I'm not street. I live a soft life. So I don't want nobody taking this no type of way. I'm not street. Do not come up to uppity. This is not the multi sector. Do not pull up on uppity. While I am a champion of self defense, I will call the cops on your ass. Like I said earlier in this live, you will get your ass whipped and go to jail. Okay? And if you a guy, I hope your mama got anyway. But what I'm trying to say is this. He said that, oh, I could do like he got emboldened and shit. So I'm like, wait, first of all, uppity ain't about to sit here and argue with no man, especially when he's threatening to me. Like, if you're gonna threaten me, okay, you're gonna have to talk to a guy. But the catch to that is my niggas ain't going online to talk shit to you. Because when you make threats online, you're making it obvious. Like, the fuck? Are you trying to build a RICO case against yourself? I don't know. But my niggas ain't into that. That's what I can say. So I just told him, pull up to New York any way you want to. And if you got it like that, call your peoples up. Because that's what I'm doing. I even told him that you're never gonna meet me ever. And it seemed like, and then eventually later on down the line, but at that point he was trying to act like he was trying to threaten me. But once I told him like you're not gonna meet me at all, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna meet my peoples, some other man. I know fat men too. Like just because I won't sleep with a fat man, don't know I don't know any, you know. But anyway, I got niggas all different shapes and sizes. What you got? What you want? I got it. When it comes to niggas, I got that. But yeah. So he never came to this day. But then eventually, but like I said, I'm not beefing with Malik right now because he's not trying to beef with me. He already told me he's into dark skinned women. Oh, at LG, I don't know if you're still in the chat. They saying TG said something about light skinned child. I guess they're gonna try to make it seem like that. Well, I don't know what happened, so I don't know. But yeah. But Brooke is not light skinned. See this picture that you see of me, that's my skin complexion. That's no foundation. That's no nothing. True blue, dark skin, brown skin, whatever you want to call that shit. But one thing I do know is that my nigga would never come up here talking negative about me. Cause my let me tell you, can I say this? I guess I can say this because I ain't gonna internet date anyway. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. I'm not gonna internet date. So I can say this. I would niggas already know. You fuck with somebody I don't fuck with. Like like in real life, niggas can't even say hi to somebody I don't fuck with. He can't even say hi to you, bitch. That's how I get down in real life. Online, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But he still know better. But I don't deal with internet dudes. Like I don't I don't deal with the internet. Like to be honest with you, I'm a traditional woman. I like traditional men, you know? My daddy was never really into the internet. Like even when my dad finally did got on Facebook, if you actually was able to find his Facebook, you would see it was all about black empowerment. Um, he was showing pictures of the new Black Panther Party. That's all you're gonna see. You don't know nothing about nothing, regardless of that. You know, I think of course you're gonna know his kids or whatever, but that's it. But my dad would never. My uncles would never. I got three baby daddies and none of them would never. Okay. The best app I promise you, all three of my baby I have a type. I have a type. I love to say I got three baby daddies. Yes, I do. And they all the same. The best you're gonna find is a goddamn Facebook page. And they don't type shit. All three of them do the same shit. Like pictures. They never make a post. They always getting tagged. never responding. They don't respond to nobody's tags because they only on Facebook to be nosy. Like that's their way. You know what I'm saying? Like they becoming the grandparents, even though they nowhere near that. So that's the type of guys I like. They don't do internet shit. They out there getting money with this. I don't know why, boy. Let me not lie. I don't know why my son probably don't be on Facebook. He might as well. But anyway, the other two, they be out there getting money. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. So when they do go on Facebook, it's mostly like to see like people from their country. They want to see people from the country, or they want to see people here. And basically, it's like a comparison thing, I guess. But to be honest, my son dad, he's not on the internet either. They don't do internet. My the men in my family, they don't do internet. It's just like I like certain type of guys. So yeah, the most y'all gonna hear from my man is when he's in the background, and I'll try to make sure that hardly ever happens. Trust and believe that, because like most people that be trying to speak up, if y'all would hear, y'all think he talking shit to me. You should hear the shit he be saying about you hating ass bitches. Okay, he ain't be talking shit to me, but if y'all want to guide yourself to believe that shit, that's fine. But yeah, Nessa's really mad. But Sister T, I saw your message, and like I said, that's what I wanted to tell you. Like, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so Nala is a part of my life, and I used to listen in the past, and to me, it's not like I put my daughter like I don't want you to listen to these liars. I don't put Nala here all the time at all. I barely put Nala in shorts. you know? And it's up to her though. It's really up to Nyla. Sometimes she likes to be in front of the camera, and when she wants to do it, we do it. Or if I want to do it, I do it. But if she doesn't want to, I'll stop. But yeah, I don't bring Nyla into it like that. But they're just aware of the fact that, and Sister T already said it though. But these are things I've been telling y'all. It's just like people know they can't get to you with any information, cause see, y'all can't say my man was in y'all inbox. Y'all can't say my man slid over in y'all DMs. Y'all can't say my man was at your house. Because I know having my man is important to a lot of people, but that's easy to me. And I'm not even bragging, it's just the truth. Okay, no, okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. LG. Okay. Let me leave this comment up here for a second. I'm not, whatever. But the reason why I did that is because when you have kids with what you call autism, whatever, it's just good to know like things you could do for them. And then like as far as like the clothing option, because a lot of people that deal with kids with autism, they think certain like it's I just like to show Nyla to show like, and I get it, like a lot of people tell me I should separate it, but like I don't know where, I don't know. But I just like to show things because I feel like even in this sector, like you can learn things. And I don't know. But it's just like the type of clothing you have, because some people feel restricted with the clothing thing, and they just like they be doing too much. And when you, I just want people to know you could be fancy and with all that other shit. But yeah, they can. But I shop for Nala all the time online, all the time, and I think it's important to just showcase that because there's a lot of stereotypes going on concerning autism and like things like that. So I just like to show a lot of spectrum, especially in sectors like this, because like I think it's weird. Like they try to put like a negative commentation on autism. That just show that they're weird, not so much autism. But yeah, I don't. But that's why, like, as you can see tonight, I clearly didn't show Nala. I was showing her clothes, and I think it was useful on a time on a on a channel like that where people like Ness was calling ACS on Nyla, but she said she never did a bad thing towards Nyla. That's weird, and she called ACS on live. So I just feel like when you're dealing with people like that, you have to because the platform owner is not basically on their own regard humanizing Nyla. I have to. I feel like it's important because it's true. Because she just straight up lied. She said she didn't do anything negative to Nyla. And I wasn't even aware that she had called ACS a lot. And I didn't even believe she would do something like that. But it turns out she did. And then not to mention the doxing. So and then she got people that like literally are feeling empathy for her and she doesn't feel empathy for a little kid. So at best she wants to admit to sharing things that she swear to God she didn't know anything what Brooke was saying. And then Brooke is on the same panel. That's what I'm saying. Like when you have weird bitches in one place, you need to have like an equalizer. Because at the end of the day, they're both over there trying to play victim to things that they do. And I never did. So, and then their chat is not, well, yeah, but basically their chat is not correct them. I didn't see nobody correct Ness. And she said she never did nothing negative, Nyla. I didn't see nobody correct her. And the reason why nobody can correct me, and you know what I'm saying, that just make it look unbalanced. It makes it look unbalanced because I literally never said nothing negative about that son. I don't talk about people kids. I really don't. So I don't deserve finality to be talked about. And I have a reason to have a gripe with Ness. I have a whole reason. Like I literally helped her build her platform because because she had me under the impression that she was being bullied. So I came into you, even though you wasn't actually being bullied, but you made me believe that. So that's the so I think that means that's another thing I feel like I have a right to be upset about. Right. And that's the thing, LG, I don't. I didn't. They did. Like so it's like I feel like it's a two sided a double edged sword. Like it's like, okay, who somebody has to control the narrative and who better than me? I have to be able to control this narrative. Especially because it's my goddamn kid. Like, do you see how many people are so weird? They try to tell me about my own life. That's weird. Yeah, but Ness definitely did this. That's what I'm saying. Like, he needs to take accountability, or at least, I think if Ness spent more time with her own child, she would understand. Because there's definitely a disconnect with motherhood in her, and that she feels like she didn't do anything wrong. And this is not just me going off of her situation with her son. It's just like, why did she do that to me and Nyla for no reason? And then, and right now, she's insisting that she did nothing wrong, and she literally called ACS. I'm like, the fuck. But you know, yeah, I feel like people, and it's like I said, Nala's not brought on here on a like all the time. Like the reason why Nala was brought on here is because before I came back to the B sector, I was making shorts. Like the main way I upload the videos was shorts. If you look on my page, you're gonna see the oldest videos. It's my shorts. So you know, and I do shorts about a whole bunch of shit. But you know, I am a stay-at-home mom, so that's a part of my life. You know, I got shorts with my son. If you look back further enough, I got shorts with my daughter. You know, I just don't show their face because they older. Nala is like her look is gonna change, but for the most part, because I do have people in my life, I'm talking about my real life. they're like on a list. Like I'm not sure if they're not, but they kind of acting like some. And I know y'all think I call everybody a narc. I might, but it still carries over to like real life. So I have like people in my real life that I feel like, I don't know what's going on with you. I want to test it out, and I don't want to keep Nala from them. So since we're not cool like that at this moment for whatever reason, you know, you can watch her through a short. And this child, yeah. Now I'm thinking about I should have started sooner with the not that now it's not getting cuter each year, but but yeah, people have been talking about my kids since the beginning of time, including my older ones. But the only difference was on Facebook, my family is there, so it's like, oh, you talking about my cousin, you talking about my niece, you talking about my nephew, you talking about, what I'm saying? So same way people like to pile up over here on Facebook, it's a totally different story. Like even now, I gotta remember like when I post videos in Nala because get into it. But anyway, somebody made like a couple of comments, but they was in different languages. So I erased it. I erased the comments. But then I thought about it, but it was too late. I already had erased them. I was like, oh my god, I forgot. Now that she get views from like all over. But yeah, but they're gonna talk about Nala regardless. I get that. Not that it doesn't make it okay, but I'm just saying like for the purpose of this conversation. If y'all heard what Sister T was saying to Ness, I feel like she was talking to Brooke, but she should have been talking to Ness too. And I think Ness knew I was gonna bring up that point. That's why she didn't. That's why she was trying her hardest to use any excuse to put me backstage. And her whole chat didn't even want Brooke there. Her like I don't even have to be there. Her chat don't want Brooke there. And I also noticed like because I had rewinded and they was like, "Oh, Brooke is obsessed with Uppity," and that's like she got swayed a little bit, but for the most part, her hatred for me, which is weird. Like I told you, Ness hatred for me stems from the fact that she thinks I abandoned her, and I'm not even her mama. But it's crazy. The same weirdo bitches that swear to God I abandoned Nyla. In actuality, Nyla is an excuse they use for themselves. Because right now, Ness is saying like she never did nothing bad to Nyla. Girl, yes you did. You called ACS for no reason. Mm. Oh, your sister put her grandson on the app, grandson and granddaughter. But it's a beautiful baby. Babies are a blessing, LG. Babies are a blessing to me. Babies are a blessing, and in my opinion, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So Nala was already on it, but like you said, it's not. I'm not gonna even use that as an excuse because I already know. Unless I had scrubbed the videos, which I would never do. You know, just like that's the only reason I feel like some people acting like they the greatest doctors in the world and they really not. I just didn't what you call it untag my son and certain things, but like even I don't even want to get into it because I don't even want to say that because I don't want people trying to harass him even further. And when I say harasses, I'm talking about like the people in his sector because they feel like anyway. Because I watch everything my kids do. But yeah, with Nyla, as far as Nyla's concerned, I already was making shorts and not like knowledge. Like it's not like every short I make knowledge in. You know what I'm saying? My shorts consist of me cooking, uh, sometimes Nyla. Like I have a lot of bunch of different shorts. So that's the only thing happened. So when I came back to the B sector, the only thing they did was the minute I hurt their feelings, you know, the first thing people do, they go on your page. I wasn't a content creator. So they went to my shorts and they saw Nyla. And boom, bam, boom. There you go. They're going to talk shit. But you know what? I feel like I'm not going to stop doing something I like doing. You know, I love sharing. I wish I could share all my kids. That's what I'm saying. I'm not crazy. I'm not, because my other kids are young adults, and the hate for me is real, real. It's really real. So that's the only reason why I don't show y'all my older kids. Nala's not gonna look the same way. Well, she's gonna be way. She's gonna look better. Like she look better every year. So yeah, that's the only reason why I share Nala, because like what Sister T said, at this point I can let it roll off my back for the most part. But sometimes, like, you catch me on the wrong day, the fuck, like, it's not any day it's good, but like, I know it's not true. I know it's not true, and I know it speaks more about you than it does me coming at my baby. So that part. But yeah, Ness was on some weird shit tonight. Weird shit, hating that shit. Like Ness is doing nothing to make people believe she's not a motherfucking hater, and that's just it. That's true. And oh yeah, LG, that's what I wanted to tell you. Now that I got the time, because I'm not even tired. I don't know why. But yeah, when I was on code binary, yeah, code binary, and if you in the class somewhere, I'm telling on you, or when you catch the replay, LG, that girl that was on the panel, the reason why I played Alyssa K. Tyler earlier today is because she was on there talking shit about your shit. But it seems like no matter where you go, everybody respect your moves. Cause right now I have yet to watch Bree's replay about the cooking challenge, so I need to do that. So she was even trying to hit on your move because she was trying to say like you had what she said. She said, but yeah, but she had coffee, ice cream with or coffee and chocolate, whatever you had. I don't know. That's what she was saying. But to me, coffee and chocolate actually does go together. Like, bitch, what the fuck you doing? She must not be a coffee drinker or ice cream eater at all. But and then I know other people were talking about some other shit, but the way she was talking about it, like, and these guys, they was, I won't say both of them, because Colbert, but you was being messy too. But anyway, everybody agreed that LG, you the way you did the moose was correct, or at least you show people how to do it in a different way, because like there's more than one way to skin a cat, as my grandma would say. There's more one way to skin a cat. So she was even hating on that child, and they got her together. So yeah, but at least you went, unlike some people didn't even join. But yeah, so that's all I want to say you for that one. So they did have your back there about that goddamn thing. And we, well, like I said, I feel like I beat you in the first round, LG, but it is what it is. You still got to go for it, so it is. But I don't know. I'm seriously thinking about it. Joining. that lady's challenge, Sister T challenge, because that seemed like the only way I'm gonna be able to talk to her ass. Because Jesus, and I know it's not just her, but like certain people, no. Mm, yeah, because I need to show them how. Well, I already know they ain't gonna join that challenge, but still, I really want to do a challenge, but I feel like I'm gonna be in having a partial judge. People like, oh, they're gonna roast you. How? I don't think so. Just based on because she said it's her sector. So if it's her sector, I tend to believe like they're gonna be along the same mind frame, same ideology, and that's what I wanted. And she said she be listening all the time. She said I be in all of y'all chats. I just don't drop down. And see, I didn't have to tell her money. She already knew who I was. So I'm assuming I'm one of those people. Cause I would do that because I could actually dress. Cause like I was telling earlier, the reason why I just cause you know how many clothes I got? Like it's ridiculous. Man, I think I might just join. I know. That's what I said. I wasn't paying to join the challenge. It's an honor to have me in a challenge. But they said they're gonna sponsor it. That's the only reason why I would join. But of course I'm not paying. I already said that to her. Like, I'm honest and upfront, LG. I told her that straight up. Like, no. But actually I had like a lot of outfits. Like, but I'm thinking because she said it's like no categories, you can wear whatever outfit you want. But I would just have to get the rules tied down. You know? But yeah. Um there's somebody already agreed to sponsor me if I want to do it. I told you I got like so many shoes that just car shoes. Like I just wear them like to and from the car. That's it. So I don't wear them much often. I got several outfits. I love the dress. So I'm thinking about that. But yeah, that was wild. Being charged. I was like, oh my God, they done started some shit. Watch the B sector do this now. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, you know who gonna start it? Juicy J. Juicy J. I wouldn't be surprised if his next challenge he tries it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, let me take my ass to bed because I gotta get up in like ugh, say 2:09 now, like 4, maybe 5 hours. Yeah, but I just came here to say that because like Ness really thought she was doing something. Like, girl, yeah, I can't claim either one of your images. I hope y'all listen to the Sister T message. And yes, Ness, you did something very bad. You called ACS on me for no good reason. You know I did not hit my daughter. You even said yourself that you thought I did because now that I was on Brianna in pieces. Like you let your jealousy take you too far, and it's sick and it's sad that you would risk not going in ACS care because I hurt your feelings. That makes you a bad person. And I feel like you should get a deeper connection with your son so you can know about motherhood and you wouldn't play with people like that. That's the only thing I got for you, Ness. I don't know what else to tell you. Anyway, guys have a good night. Chef kisses. I agree with you. If the B sector even tried it, nobody ain't gonna join that shit. I know I wouldn't. I told her ass no. Good night, guys. Chef kisses.